And one upstate family says they're in shock and they want answers after their family member was shot and killed by Spartanburg County Sheriff's deputies during a hostage situation this morning. Authorities say that he held several children inside a home and all but one escaped from a window.
It happened in Boiling Springs in the Ferndale neighborhood. That's on Coldstream Drive. Fox Carolina's Anna Arender has been covering the story for us all day, and she spoke with the suspect's family.
Well, the family says they're obviously very shaken up, very upset about what happened, and they really just want some concrete answers as to what happened this morning, saying that they never saw any signs of violence or mental illness. Now take a look at this video. This is from the investigation earlier today when the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office was on scene. They surrounded this house early this morning. Now they say they got a call from a girl who was inside saying that her father had a shotgun and a rifle threatening to kill someone. At least 5 children were inside the house, we know, and deputies say they tried to talk to the man with the guns. All but one child made it out safely by climbing through a window. The sheriff says that the suspect was going in and out of the house, pointing his weapon at deputies, the hostage, and himself. Deputies asked the man several times to drop his weapon, but when he refused, they shot him. Now, one woman I spoke to earlier says that she saw and heard everything. Sheriff Chuck Wright adding this is never the ending he wants.
I don't have an explanation for this. You know, our end goal is never to do that, but we have to do our job. And sometimes, you know, evil rears its ugly head and we have to deal with it. So I'd like for you to pray for the officers that are involved because they don't like to do this stuff. And plus the hostages that were there. You know, these are young people that don't see this every day like we do, so it's going to be harder on them. So please keep them in your prayers.
I spoke with several neighbors who say they're also shaken up by this incident, adding that it's a very quiet neighborhood, everyone usually keeping to themselves. Many people hearing what they thought were fireworks this morning.
I was awakened by 3 to 4 consecutive gunshots. It was boom, boom, boom. And then I looked out my window, which is right here in front of the yard, and yelled to my son to make sure he was all right and told him to get down. And I eventually looked out my window, and what I saw when I looked out my window was a swarm of police officers running up that hill. And I saw a little white girl, toddler age, might be 4 or 5. She ran from the hill, she ran down the hill. My son said he saw them the police escort a white woman going that way, walking towards that way. And then eventually, when the paramedics came, she was on the stretcher, like her leg was wrapped up or something, and they took her off on the stretcher, and this is where we at now.
So far, the name of the suspect has not yet been released. I was able to speak with the coroner a little bit earlier, who says he's planning to do that soon. He's just gathering a little bit more information. And we do know that the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division was also on site investigating this case. So we're going to continue to keep you updated on this story as these details develop. In Spartanburg, Anna Arender, Fox Carolina News.